Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0842 indicates an issue with the transmission fluid pressure sensor switch A circuit being low. This diagnostic trouble code often results from an electrical circuit problem, particularly affecting the Honda CRV models from 2017 to 2022. The transmission fluid pressure sensor monitors the pressure of the transmission fluid and sends this vital information to the powertrain control module, PCM. When the PCM receives a voltage reading that is less than expected, it triggers the fault code. It's crucial to understand that this code cannot be caused by any mechanical issues within the transmission itself, which is why troubleshooting should begin with the electrical components. As part of the vehicle's systems, this code must be handled carefully to prevent further complications, and mechanics should use Honda's diagnostic tools for effective troubleshooting. The transmission fluid pressure sensor is a critical component located within the Honda CRV's transmission assembly. Its primary responsibility is to monitor the pressure of the transmission fluid and relay this information to the PCM. The PCM relies on this data to ensure optimal transmission performance and engine efficiency. If the sensor detects a low pressure condition, it results in the DTC P0842 being stored. Such a situation indicates that the voltage signal being sent by the sensor is below the specified threshold, prompting the PCM to flag a fault. Understanding this component's location and function can aid in accurately diagnosing the problem, keeping in mind that the root of this issue lies in electrical circuitry rather than mechanical failure within the transmission itself. Several factors can lead to the occurrence of DTC P0842 in your Honda CRV. Firstly, electrical circuit malfunctions are a critical cause, which may propel the voltage signal from the transmission fluid pressure sensor below the expected level. Secondly, a short-to-ground issue can also be a culprit, resulting in incorrect voltage readings, often due to damaged wiring or connections. Additionally, open wire conditions, which can sever the continuity between the sensor and the PCM, may manifest similarly. If the sensor itself is faulty, it may fail to operate correctly, leading to the same low voltage response. Lastly, problems related to the PCM can complicate matters, making it essential to evaluate these potential causes comprehensively when diagnosing the issue. The symptoms associated with DTC P0842 can manifest in various ways. Drivers may notice transmission performance issues such as sluggish acceleration or abnormal behavior while shifting. Erratic shifting patterns can also occur, leading to discomfort when the vehicle changes gears unexpectedly. Often, a warning light will illuminate on the dashboard as a direct result of the detected fault. Increased fuel consumption may be another sign, indicative of the vehicle system working harder to compensate for the transmission's inefficiencies. In severe cases, potential overheating of the transmission could arise if left unresolved, emphasizing the importance of timely diagnosis and repair to maintain the integrity of your Honda CRV's performance. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0842 involves turning the vehicle's ignition to the on position. After switching on the power, use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to clear the DTC, allowing for a fresh assessment. Following this, you will need to check the current parameters monitored by the system. Specifically, focus on the driven pulley pressure sensor's voltage reading, ensuring it is tested while monitoring the threshold of less than 0.21 volts. If the current conditions match this threshold, you're likely dealing with a confirmed failure and should proceed to step 2 of the troubleshooting process. If not, the system may be functioning intermittently, warranting a closer examination of the wiring and connections for potential errors. in the second step of troubleshooting. Ensure the vehicle is switched off before proceeding to disconnect the 3P connector linked to the CVT-driven pulley pressure sensor, which plays a pivotal role in conveying pressure data. Once the connector is disconnected, you can turn the vehicle back on to set it in the on position. Utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the voltage reading from the driven pulley pressure sensor again, ensuring that it remains less than 0.21 volts. If the specifications are met and the voltage is still low, it indicates further investigation is necessary, and you should continue on to step 3. If the parameters do not match the expected threshold at this stage, it could indicate deeper issues within the system that may warrant a more extensive analysis. For the third troubleshooting step, first, turn the vehicle to the off position. Once the vehicle is off, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to jump the SCS line, a safety circuit often utilized to prevent damage to the powertrain control module, PCM, during troubleshooting. After waiting for more than a minute, disconnect the C connector 51P from the PCM. At this point, you need to check for continuity between two specific test points: the female terminals of the CVT-driven pulley pressure sensor connector and body ground. This step is crucial because continuity will help determine if there is a short to body ground within the PDN wire. If continuity is confirmed, immediate repairs to address the short in the wiring will be necessary. However, if no continuity is found, it suggests that the PDN line is intact and further investigation or replacing the PCM should be considered. The final troubleshooting step requires you to verify the vehicle is in the on mode. Focus on measuring the voltage between two designated test points from the CVT-driven pulley pressure sensor's 3P connector to the body ground. The aim is to ensure there is approximately 5 volts present, which indicates that the VCC2 wire is functioning correctly. If the expected voltage is present, it implies the wiring is intact, and the next logical step is to replace the transmission fluid pressure sensor if no other faults are evident. Conversely, if the voltage is not as expected, it may signify an issue within the connections, leading to an open wire condition. Such scenarios necessitate repairs to restore the proper wiring between the sensor and PCM to ensure accurate functionality. After completing all necessary repairs related to the DTC P0842, it is vital to conduct a thorough final verification process. Begin by taking the vehicle for a test drive under various conditions to assess its performance. This will help ensure that the modified or replaced components are working effectively without triggering the DTC again. Additionally, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to monitor for the reoccurrence of the fault code. Confirming that the transmission fluid pressure sensor operates correctly at this stage indicates successful repairs, allowing you to determine if further actions are required. This step is vital in preventative measures to avoid future complications and to restore confidence in the vehicle's transmission system. To prevent recurring issues related to DTC P0842 in your Honda CRV, establishing a routine preventive maintenance schedule is essential. Regularly checking the transmission fluid levels can help to ensure that the system operates under optimal conditions, reducing stress on the sensor and transmission components. Routine inspections of the sensor itself are necessary as well, as this can identify wear or damage before a significant fault occurs. Additionally, monitor the conditions of the wiring harness to prevent any short or open circuit issues that may lead to erroneous readings. By adopting these practices, you can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering this fault again, while extending the lifespan of your vehicle's transmission system. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0842 and its implications is crucial for maintaining your Honda CRV's transmission system performance. Since this fault code is specifically related to electrical circuit problems, prioritizing electrical troubleshooting steps is key to quickly isolating and resolving the issue. By methodically following through with the outlined diagnostic steps, you can effectively narrow down the root cause of the problem. Whether it's a faulty sensor, damaged wiring, or an issue with the PCM, equally important is conducting thorough post-repair tests to confirm that all systems are functioning correctly and that the fault has been resolved. Ultimately, keeping up with preventive maintenance practices plays a vital role in ensuring a smooth driving experience and minimizing future occurrences of DTC P0842. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.